Morning, everyone. Welcome back to Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes, the free to play. Today's the 18th of September. Thanks for being here. I hope you're doing well. I want to let you know a couple of things about behind the scenes. The camera's here. The mic is right here below it, and the mouse is right next to the mic. So apologies for the clicking. And I'm trying, guys. I have this software where it denoises, where it's supposed to take noise out of the stuff. And I run it through there all the time, but sometimes it gets everything and sometimes it doesn't, and it's a work in progress. I don't have a insulated sound studio. It's just me in my room, and the boys' bedroom is right on the other side, and then the girls' room is across the hall, and the bathroom's right here, and upstairs, and you hear it a lot all the time. My wife sometimes, the kids all the time, and it's a real life situation. Fortunately, right now the kids are downstairs, the baby's still in bed, and let's get into it. Anyway, I need you guys to know right off the get go, I need help with the SOKR team. I need to know what the team is, what the team is good for, um, as far as conquest, as far as proving grounds, and because we're getting closer. I don't know we're going to get there today, but we're going to get closer. Shinhadi's accelerated, so I don't know. At some point, Quiggle's on Fleet 5D. Who was there before? I don't remember. Or 3D. Or did they just add them with whoever's there? I don't know. We got all this stuff. Raid rewards, of course. And then this I thought was really interesting. We get Malikos, Boba, Sino Django, Ben, and Ezra Bridger Exile. So that's all interesting, I suppose. I mean, it's free, right? Especially when you're where I am and you're free to play, and that's one of the reasons why I'm doing SOKRs, because I want to be able to move into a higher tier of conquest and do more along those lines and move the ball down the field, so to speak. And so that's what we're doing. Anyway, let's keep going and let's see what happens. We got to top up, of course. And we got to keep. I told you yesterday we switched off of. I made the announcement that we were going to switch off of Executor because, yes, Executor may still be Leviathan, but if in the Fleet Arena, we're going to need both the ships. And I think the reason that made this change is because you're going to need both ships, and it just makes more sense to go for Profundity right now, because I just think you need to. I don't think there's any two ways about it. We're kind of in a place where we just need to go for Profundity, and I think it's Profundity 1, and then obviously you need a lot of aspects of the Executor built up, meaning that you need the bounty hunters, of course, and of course you need the bounty hunters for Chewbacca and Hans, and to get Han's Millennium Falcon. So there's still a value in probably getting that fleet. Not as much as there was before the announcement of this lovely ship entered the zeitgeist and entered our atmosphere, but it's okay, I guess. Okay, we farmed who we need to farm because we're no longer farming the other guys. I could do this. Yeah, we're still gonna need Nest, so we're still gonna farm Nest. And this is another reason why you need the bounty hunters is for this event, because this was going to open in 2 days. Of course, it would have happened, however many days ago for you, but for me, it's in the future right now that you can enable. So you need bounty hunters for this too. So there's still a number of reasons why you need bounty hunters, and I kind of think that they announced this stuff in order because they knew um, if you have both fleets, of course, you're sitting pretty. If you don't have, if you're on the fence, you can if you were like me and you were building towards one of them, well then, and I think CG knew that everybody knew that Executor was the better ship, and it's possible that they shift the meta again next year, but we'll worry about that then. And I think there is a strong case to be made. If you haven't watched Zero's video from, I think it was probably I think it was from yesterday, the 18th, where he talks about the possibility that he thinks Red 5 is going to come over the holiday season. I think that could make a lot of stuff, of course, very, very interesting. But worry about that type of stuff when we get there. We're just gonna keep grinding. You see, we're at 41. Let's see where we take this to. Once we do our hit of 48 more rips on this thing with here, and we got 25 more. So that's not great. The reason why we're doing this is because this is the CNR Hollow Projector Mark III salvage and you need that for one of the relic pieces. So that's the reason why I take that up. So we're on the way. I could maybe close out that first night of the Swgoh today, but there's no reason. I mean, I'll do it maybe tonight if I have some time, or tomorrow when I have some time, or maybe later today when I have time. Right now, the time is not. It's not on our side right now, guys, and so that's why we're not doing it right now. Where are we at here? I definitely need some more. But yeah, I need to know what the team is for the going forward. What is the SOK? What does the SOKR team look like? What does the other team look like? Because obviously we're going to have enough to make 2 teams, and I just want to know: is there a what's the team? What's the team for Proving Grounds? What's the team for Conquest? Because I don't want to be, but it's important. It's important for me to have some idea of what we're going to be looking at as we go forward. So now we're at the portion where we can sort of look at getting other things, because we really don't have a lot of stuff in terms of this. But the fun one is not. But so we're going to take here, the Rebel Y is here, and I think we need the Rebel Y for the Profundity fleet, and then we definitely need. Oh, there's Quiggle. So Quiggle is with the Scimitar. Okay. So that's very interesting, since they added Jedi Temple Guard here with the Tidy, and they added Quiggle over here with the Scimitar. And yeah, you can see it's going to be a while. It's going to be a while since we got Profundity, because we're going to have to farm up all these ships. And so that just puts us, when we were just going for the Executive, we were right there, because when we started the account, we farmed Boba's the Slave 1 up, and now having to come back and get the Outrider and the Rebel Y. That's a twofer, and it's not exactly comfortable. It's not something that you relish, that's for sure. But I'm optimistic about where we're going. I don't, it's fine. We might end up going SLKR and doing Preventity and then coming back and doing Executor. Because like I said, we will have to build up the bounty hunters. And as soon as we get done with SLKR, there's not really a reason to bring these guys up at any point. There's just not. And I know I should have probably. Oh, we got a lot of work to do. So SLKR into Profundity, and then maybe pick up and then I'll probably also pick up Executor. So we have both ships, and then so that's going to be what, I don't know how long it's going to take, but that's obviously, and maybe we should take Executor first, just so it's done. It's probably the right move, but I got to think through it some more. And I'm sure I'll have an answer. I'm sure I'll have some more insight about what I want to do by the time this video goes live, in 5 or 6 days, whenever. But as always, your opinion is welcome. You can leave me feedback as I always, because there's a reason for it. It's because I actually want to know, what would you guys do if you were me? So, you see where I am. You see that I'm on the doorstep of SLKR. I'm also not too far from Executor. What do you think I should do? Do you think I should go and just finish Executor first and then go into Profundity? Because there's still going to be some lag there, and there's still going to be some need for Executor, if probably for defense in GSC or something in GC. So there's, and obviously there's DOTP and all these other stuff. So there's a lot of viability available for it. But I just want to know, if you were me and you see the situation where I'm at SLKR, what would you do? So it's I wouldn't ask if I didn't want it. So, and I obviously will take that under advisement, because I just need a little bit more clarity on this, I guess. Where am I going here? We did everything. Need to go to the store. 5,000. That's fine. I'm not doing this right now for you guys. Let's go to shops and get whatever's in here that's available, which is probably. It doesn't know that I shifted off of going for those, because I did. So, hey game, if you want to give me that's another thing for the Executor to keep in mind. If we did go for the Executor, we're gonna have to finish these guys. You can see U-Wing's done. Oh, but we need Pal here for Brody's ship. Where's Brody at? We got Cassian already. Where's Brody? I forget where Brody is. Brody's right there. So we'll take Brody. Come down here, look for Pistons. U-Wing. In here, is there anything here? Not really. In here, not really. Then we come down here. We don't have as much access as we usually do. Look at what we can here. You can be just basically everything on this bottom level, and then we'll move forward. All right, so is everything done? Maybe, except for the fleet battle. And I'm just going to go here and, at the level where I am, which is 2021, there's not, there's this baby negotiator fleet, which is there, and so there is available. There is obviously a lot of potential to move up if we go and get executor, but I just don't know. I don't know. And it's possible I'm just overthinking it, which is, probably the case. But anyway, I want to go ahead and go. Thanks for the time. Let's do JC real quick before I do go, because I keep leaving you guys out of this. Who we up against? We got Geos, we got lovely full Seth Impart team that we're not ready for. And if we had SOKR, I'm sure that would be easily dispensed, but we don't, so it's not. I don't know. Maybe I'll just do this later. Anyway, I gotta go. Thanks for being here. Appreciate you. Let me know what you think. As always, feel free to leave a comment. God bless. Hold the line. Remember that I have friends everywhere. Bye.